My name is Jackie, and I will be the nurse taking care of Mr. Neal. You seem upset. Would you like to talk about it?
I'm just having a really difficult time. I feel as if my ex-husband has so much more to give to this world. I hate that he is suffering.
I know this is a very difficult time for you. Would you like to tell me your concerns?
Sometimes the hardest thing to do in life is letting go. My ex-husband and I discussed his wishes in case something like this ever occurred. His motto was, and in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts, it's the life in your years. He stated that he would never want to endure being kept alive by machines. He adamantly told me to let him die instead of rotting in a hospital bed. I have to take a walk right now. I can't take it anymore. I'm so sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Neal. I'm going to take your vital signs. Dr. Doolittle, there has been a change in Mr. Neal's vitals. He is decompensating. He is tachycardic with hypotension. His urine output was 60 mL in 5 hours. He has acute renal failure. He presents with peripheral edema. He is currently on 2 liters of oxygen, and his lungs has bilateral crackles on auscultation.
I'm putting it in order for labs, and based on the results, it will help us determine the progression of the disease.
Another important piece of information, I checked his files and there is no advance directive. He is currently unconscious, and his ex-wife stated that he did not wish to prolong his life if he ever ended up on events. I checked the files. We have consent to release information to his children as well as his ex-wife.
It seems as if there could be a huge problem down the line. Page me if there are any new developments.
Hello, I'm Samantha, and this is my brother Corey. We're Mr. Neal's children.
So glad to meet the both of you. I'm Nurse Jackie, and I will be the nurse taking care of your father for this shift. Is there anything I can help you with?
It's just a shock. We haven't seen our father in a few years. I moved from New York to Pennsylvania a few years ago, and Sam has been very busy in her MBA program. When Kathy informed us that he was hospitalized, we just thought it was one of his other trips to the emergency room.
All this time we took our dad for granted. Please don't let our father die. We want you to use every resource to keep him alive.
I know my dad always used to joke that live every day as if it were your last, because one of these days you'll be right. But it doesn't mean that it's his time now, right?
Sam and Corey, I'm so glad you're here. How is my ex-husband?
Unfortunately, his condition is deteriorating. We are monitoring his condition very closely.
He doesn't need to live like this, and he shouldn't. His wishes were to let him die in peace.
Just wait a minute. This is the only father that I have. I will not just give up on him. Miracles happen and people come out of these situations all the time.
I agree. Who do you think you are?
I know this is a very difficult time for you all. Let's discuss some important developments. I understand that you, Kathy, don't want Mr. Neal to be kept alive in the worst case scenario. Sam and Corey, you want everything done for your father. The hospital does not have an advance directive nor health care proxy on file. What this means is, Mr. Neal's condition further deteriorates. The next of kin, you guys, Sam and Corey, will have say if we should resuscitate.
This is absurd. I know what he wanted, and I will be his voice in this matter.
I don't know what to do now.
I will arrange a meeting with the treatment team to discuss Mr. Neal's condition.
I'm glad that we can all meet to discuss your father and ex-husband. I just want to give you an update on Mr. Neal's condition. Mr. Neal has COPD, which is causing him difficulty with breathing. His current lab reports show worsening renal failure. There is a high likelihood that his acute renal failure will develop into chronic renal failure, progressing to end-stage renal failure. His prognosis is very poor.
Right now, we are obligated to respect the wishes of the next of kin. If Samantha and Corey wish to keep resuscitating Mr. Neal, we have to provide the necessary.
As of right now, we will keep Mr. Neal on mechanical ventilation and assess if he is responding to treatment. This is only short term until he is able to breathe more efficiently. In the event that Mr. Neal's condition does not improve, attempts at sustaining life can just prolong the body's natural dying process.
I will refer you to a social worker who can assist you in further planning.
After speaking with the team, we have decided not to prolong our father's life.
If your father's condition worsens, we won't give resuscitation efforts. I'm here to advocate for Mr. Neal and will ensure that his end of life is treated with dignity if that is the outcome.
Nurse Jackie, how do I become a nurse just like you?
Just go to St. Paul's. What's with that face? Nothing.
Hey, doctor. You look pretty hot in that big white lab coat. I think I got a man crush on ya. Oh, yeah? Well, I think you look pretty damn stupid.
Now, boys. We all know I'm the sexy one here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching our Muppet Show. Now enjoy our bloopers. Dr. Doolittle, Nurse Jackie, say bye. Oh my God. We hope you enjoyed it. And I can't. He is currently unconscious. His ex-wife stated that he did not wish to prolong his life. If he could Hi everyone, thanks for watching our
We want you to use every resource to keep him alive.
I know my dad always used to joke that life... Oh, sorry.
It's fine. How do I stop? So why is it that you want to keep him alive? Tell me, huh? You must be up to something no good. Yeah. What can I say? I just want to keep him... I don't want to keep him alive. Sorry.
You'll be right. But it doesn't mean that this is his time now, right?
Sam and Corey, I'm so glad you're here. How is my ex-husband?
I don't even know where to start. Sorry.
Why is it that you want my dad dead?
Okay,